I think I've done that every single time.
Dusty.
I don't know what's up with this butterfly filter. I just love it. Woo! We are live in the mix.
Don't show my room.
With DJ.
How are you not going to show your room? Go in the kitchen fast.
Becky. Hello, everybody. Everybody.
I'm so hungry.
What are you doing?
Frank, where do we get Chick-fil-A? Of course.
I'm trying to
I
I don't know why. This one's crazy.
So, we're not going to go until probably 8.
I like that one. That one's cute.
But it's almost 8. I want to go to school tomorrow.
Well, you gotta go.
You're going.
Mom, come on. Come to my live.
You better entertain them. Okay, that's what I just called you.
That's why I said, Mom, come to my live.
I didn't even know you could do that. What?
¿Cuándo sacarás tu próxima canción?
I don't know that that's weird.
Este mes va a salir el sencillo que tengo con Carlos Rivera y también con... Oh, snap. What? Sorry, I got super distracted. Con Carlos Rivera y con Pedro Campo. It's going to be a cute song. I love the song so much. Super contagioso también, entonces I hope you guys like it. What are you doing? I am hanging out with my mom. Aquí andamos haciendo nada. Literally. How many friends do you have? Why are you laughing?
My mom.
My mom, my dad, my sister. That's it. Just kidding. Favorite song at the moment? Favorite song at the moment? I don't know if I have a favorite song at the moment. I listen to everything. When are you going to San Francisco to perform? Oh, hopefully soon. I was literally about to say, ojalá soon. I'm like half asleep right now. For no reason. I'm so tired.
We ate dinner.
Oh, yeah, food coma. Where did you grow up? I grew up in Inglewood. Inglewood. ¿Tienes novio? Sí. Tengo novio. A ver. ¿Cuáles otras preguntas tenemos? Hi. Do you know how to speak Spanish? Sí, claro que sí. Happy birthday to me, Jayla. Happy birthday. Chicken noodle soup. Hey, I loved that song. I still do. ¿Cuándo vienes a Miami? Actually, next week I'll be in Miami. What's your favorite food? Oh, tacos and pozole. I love pozole. Like, love. Let me take this filter off because I feel like I look crazy. Ooh. I don't like that one.
What'd they ask you?
Never have I ever. Oh, but it doesn't do it. Doesn't work. None of these work. Whack. Looks like to no filter. I see. Sin filter. Will you ever come to Dallas again? Oh my god, I was literally talking about Texas today. Obviously, I have the rodeo coming up. We are locking down some other shows in Texas because I get so sad when I only do like one show in Texas because I know how big Texas is, and I know that I have fans all over Texas that want to come to the show, but like they got work and they got school, and because like it could be anything from a 2-hour drive to a 4-hour drive for people who are like in the outside cities. So I told everybody we got to do our own Texas tour because it's so big. So, yeah. But I love Texas. I love Texas so much. I don't know why. I just do. Hola, hola. How old are you, Becky? I'm 22. 22. Hi, Pablo, Sarah, Maria. ¿Cómo se llama tu novio? Sebastián. Estefanía. Hola, saluda por fin. Hola. I invite you and your family to my sister's quince. Thank you for the invite. Saludos desde San Antonio. Oh, it's my favorite place in all of Texas. Low key. A ver. ¿Quién tenemos aquí? A ver. Somebody said, will your mom ever come out with music? Imagine Mama G got some vocals. Low key. Super Dupes was in here.
A brand.
What up, Dupes? Trying to like scroll through, but so many keep coming in, so I get stuck. Well, anyways, I just wanted to get on and say hi and say that I'm super excited for this upcoming year. Man, I had great meetings today about just very exciting things, and I can't say anything about them. But, yeah, I just wanted to share my excitement in hopes that it would rub off on you guys. I think this year is going to be a year of many different adventures, maybe new ones, different ones than what we're used to. But yeah, what are your guys' plans for 2020? I know you guys asked me what my goals were the last live that I did, but I want to know what your guys' goals are and stuff. Let me see. It's so hard to like have an actual conversation on these things with you guys because I feel like there's so many different things going on. People are giving shout outs. We got some questions. We have very lovely compliments here. Thank you guys for all of your very, very nice compliments. Oh, okay. Sorry, there's a delay with the questions. So,
it's because it hurts.
or your guys' responses. I just said questions. Responses. You want to start making music this year. Some are saying seeing me in concert is a goal that they have this year. Let's see. Let's see.
Thank you. Nothing. Pica.
Es mejor que hables español. Pues, ¿sabes qué? Si quieren preguntarme algo en español, estoy muy feliz responder en español. Pero no veo tantas preguntas en español, entonces es un poco complicado porque si me preguntan algo en inglés, then I respond in English. Somebody said, you're my cousin, no cap, I can prove it. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it, to be honest. The amount of family members I've met because they're related to so-and-so, who's related to so-and-so, that knows so-and-so, and so on. ¿Cómo andas? Estoy bien, gracias a Dios, todo bien, súper feliz. Hoy fue un día de puros citas con mi agencia y hablamos de muchos planes para este año. Y sí, ¿no? Estoy súper, súper emocionada, súper feliz con todo. Y a ver qué pasa, a ver qué pasa. ¿Cuántos años tienes? Tengo 22 años. Hola. ¿Piensas tener hijos? Claro, quiero tener hijos un día, pero ahorita estoy muy, muy enfocada en mi música. Pero nunca sabes, solo Diosito sabe. When will you come to Mexico? Hopefully soon. I'm hoping soon. Saludos a Kansas City. Hello, hello. Saludos a mi gente en Panamá.
Tomorrow, yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Why?
No, because I'm off tomorrow. I wanted to see if I can go over.
I'm gonna...
Salúdame, please, a Pamela. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me gusta toda tu música. Gracias, muchísimas gracias.
Oh, okay. No, I was looking for like in the morning when during the day.
Saludos desde Perú. Hello, hello. Music video for 24/7. You know what? I'm just gonna start letting you guys be the ones to handle the conversations with the record label. How about that? Salúdame, es mi cumpleaños. Feliz cumpleaños. Saludos desde Costa Rica. Saludos desde Chile. Mi gente de Chile, los amo mucho. ¿Dónde será tu próxima gira? Pues todo el año pasado estuvimos de gira. Así es, yo creo que es un poco diferente en estos tiempos para los artistas porque siempre tenemos shows. No importa si es para festivales, si es tener nuestro propio show como solistas. Entonces nos tienen ahí por todos lados y yo creo que este año vamos a seguir así, haciendo todo lo que podemos hacer, estar en toda Latinoamérica, en Europa y ojalá otros países que no hemos ido. When are you coming to Tulsa? I don't know. I have no idea when. Sorry. Mi gente de Bolivia. I remember Bolivia. I had such a great time. You guys are so cute. You guys are so nice. Why are you so nice? Costa Rica. Tengo que regresar para comprar más café. Me encanta el café de Costa Rica. Un cafecito. Yo, guys, so really quick, the pop-up shop that we did here in LA was so much fun. Like, I just want to thank all of the fans that came and bought merch. Because for me, like, merch was, like, something that I low-key, like, experimented with. And I think you guys saw things, like, with mayores and, like, all those, like, little things that I was, like, doing. Because I wanted to, like, try different, like, designs and, like, see what you guys would, like, react to. Because I obviously had merch back in the days, and it was, like, what everybody was doing. You know what I mean? Like, just the typical, like, kind of just basic stuff. And I just feel like we're in a place now where, like, you know, artists are getting so creative with their merch, and it's, like, really dope, and it's not, like, cheesy, and I didn't want to do anything cheesy. So I wanted to make sure that, like, the stuff that I was going to do was, like, actually stuff that you guys would love and really, like, wear. And when it came to the pop-up designs, we were literally, the turnaround was so quick. Like, Frankie, my brother, got super involved and was, like, making, you know, all of, like, the comments, I guess, of, like, what would be cool, what's not cool, because I really value his opinion when it comes to that stuff, because, you know, he's a little hype beast, and, like, he's, like, really big on, like, street fashion and stuff. And, yeah, with his guidance, I felt like we got to such a good place, and then seeing you guys react so well, and, like, I've been wearing, like, the hoodies and stuff myself, because they're so comfy, and so I'm just, like, really happy that it all turned out well, and that everybody was really happy. So, yeah. Para mi gente que no habla en español, yo solamente estaba diciendo que estoy súper feliz, muy agradecida por todos los fans que vinieron al pop-up shop que hicimos aquí en Los Ángeles. Fue un éxito, o sea, todos llegaron, tomamos fotos juntos y, you know, fans got merch, so, yeah, it was awesome. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the questions. You're so gorgeous, with all due respect. Thank you so much. If you weren't singing now, what would you like to be? I have a lot of things. I feel like I'm really big on, like, beauty stuff. I love makeup. I love hair. I feel like I'd be, like, maybe, like a makeup artist of some sort. Or, yeah, working in the beauty industry. Maybe something to do with food, because I love food. I also, to be honest, like, babies. I can't wait to be a mom one day. Yeah, that's something I'm really, really looking forward to and excited towards. So I feel like it'd probably be easier if I didn't do what I do, but it's not impossible. So that's what still allows me to look forward to it and be excited. Let's see, what other questions do we got? How are you? I'm good, thank you. Let's see. There's so many good questions. You guys are so good at asking questions when I tell you to ask good questions. Will you start selling merch at your shows? It's interesting. Sometimes I wonder, like, you guys tell me. I feel like the times that we have tried to sell merch at shows, like, maybe it's like a combination of things that hasn't really always set it up to be such a great experience, like, for us, like, getting the right merch or, like, having the right amounts and stuff like that, or, like, fans, because they're watching a show, or because we're at a show with multiple artists. So sometimes I just feel like maybe going back to the drawing board and building out our online store might be the best. So then that way you guys can, like, see it from wherever you are. You don't necessarily have to come to a show. But yeah, I mean, I really value you guys' opinion to the point where it actually sometimes affects what I think about my ideas. Sometimes I just feel like everything that I do is just never going to be good enough. So that's also a problem. But I value you guys' opinion so much, and that's kind of why it took me so long to get around to actually putting merch out. And that's why I even, you know, wanted to do a pop-up shop, because I wanted it to be personal, and I didn't want it to kind of just feel impersonal by just throwing it up online and just being like, here, buy this. I wanted it to be like, you know, an experience. What contacts are those? They're prescription. It's interesting. So everybody thinks that, I mean, yeah, I like wearing them because they look cool, but I actually started wearing colored contacts because my eye doctor, I have astigmatism. I have very poor eyesight, like very bad. Like everything, you guys probably see me at shows or on stage or something, and I'm always like this, like a cieguita, like no puedo ver nada. And my eye doctor was like, you know, you need to keep wearing your contacts. When I wear my glasses, I have no problem. But sometimes glasses aren't part of the look. They don't necessarily, like, go with everything. And, I would just forget to put my contacts on. And it was so bad. And he goes, if we put colored contacts and you look at yourself in the mirror and you look at your eyes and you see, oh, my eyes are still brown, I need to put on my contacts, it'll be kind of like a reminder. It was like this little trick that he was, like, trying to get my mind to, like, remember to put my contacts on. And then literally, like, yeah, I just started wearing them. So, growing up, did you speak more English or Spanish? Both. En casa hablamos más en inglés, obvio. Ahorita estoy en casa y estoy hablando más inglés, porque naturalmente es mi primer idioma. Yo pienso en inglés. Ahora es un poco diferente, ahora es un poco más fácil pensar en español, pero yo pienso en inglés, yo sueño en... ¿Sí? ¿Sí? I dream in English, all kinds of stuff like that. Like, it's just like my natural instinct. Pero con mis abuelitos desde niña yo estaba hablando español. Muchos piensan que yo solamente empecé cantando música en español solamente porque ahora es popular, pero así no es. Yo siempre desde niña estaba cantando música en español con mis abuelitos, en las fiestas de familia, karaoke nights, like you name it. I was always doing it. Pero nunca me sentí cómoda con el concepto de cantar música en español profesionalmente, simplemente porque yo sabía que la gente iban a tener chance de juzgarme para mi acento y porque soy pocha. Antes la gente, o sea, yo creo no sé, o sea, it was like more judgmental, I guess you can say. And it made me feel really bad about myself, because there's like this really complex and like frustrating thing about like growing up living in two worlds simultaneously. Yo siempre he vivido mi vida entre los dos mundos. And I identify like with both. Like yo sí me siento muy latina. Me siento muy orgullosa de mis raíces mexicanas. Pero al mismo tiempo, yo nací aquí en Los Ángeles. Me siento muy orgullosa de ser de Inglewood, de aquí. So it's like, I identify with both. Like, why should I have to choose? But un día llegó la oportunidad de grabar música en español y hacerlo de verdad. Y yo pensé, pues, ¿por qué no? Like, why should I let it stop me, that fear? Y gracias a Dios todo funcionó muy bien. Todo salió muy bien. Y aquí estamos haciéndolo y me siento, no sé, muy agradecida que, aunque sí soy pocha y mi español no es perfecto, todavía me han aceptado y me han recibido con brazos abiertos. Y eso para mí, como alguien que solamente quiere ser a mi público orgullosos y enseñarlos que todo es posible, o sea, ¿qué más puedo pedir? That was the most Spanglish speech probably I could have ever given. But yeah. Entonces, también cuando estoy súper cansada es muy difícil pensar en español. No sé por qué, pero cuando no tengo tanto de energía, cuando estoy ya cansada, las dos cosas no funcionan juntos. What part of Mexico is your family from? Mi familia, pues yo y mis papás nacimos aquí en Los Ángeles, en los Estados Unidos, pero mis abuelitos son de Jalisco. El lado de mi mamá, mis abuelitos son de Tepa. Pues mi abuelita es de Durango. Y si no lo digo, pues se va a poner muy enojada. Pero mi abuelita es de Durango y el lado de mi abuelito, al lado de mi mamá, es de Tepa. Y al lado de mi papá, mis abuelitos son de Tenamatlán, Jalisco. Where is your man at? Oh my God, I know. I miss him. He is in Florida at the moment. Ahorita está entrenando con el equipo nacional de los Estados Unidos. He's working hard, doing his thing. ¿Tu pareja habla inglés o español? Los dos. Hablamos en español juntos, pero también inglés, depende. Pero él sí puede hablar español. Sus papás son argentinos, entonces él tiene acento muy, muy argentino. Yo, belleza, estrella, el toma mate, o sea, de todo. ¿Qué tan feliz estás con Sebastián? Ay, no. No, sí, estoy súper, súper feliz. Hola desde Nueva York. Hello, mi gente en New York. When is your next music video coming out? So I have a song actually coming out this month. Es una canción super, super divertido, o sea, super contagioso. Like, it's actually really, really catchy, I'm not gonna lie. And it's coming out, yeah, this month. Es una canción con Carlos Rivera y Pedro Campo, and it's just, like, so cute. Y the music video is the cutest. What advice do you have for getting into the music industry or performing? Two very different things. If you're going to get into the music industry, I would say don't expect anything from anyone. Be willing to just keep your head down and stay focused. Yeah. And trust your gut always. Always trust your gut. And then when it comes to performing, I would say just, like, do you. And it's, like, it's hard to find, like, what the, like, stage version of yourself is, too. Because the Becky that's in the studio obviously is different than the Becky that's in a meeting, than the Becky that goes on stage. They're all different types of performance, you know what I mean? You have to be able to perform. So, like, finding, you know, kind of like what your stage alter ego is, and then or just rocking it out always. Just always giving it, like, your 100%, whether there's, like, 2 people out in the crowd or 2,000 or 200,000. Like, just always, always give it everything you got. Because practice makes perfect. You coming to the rodeo? Yes, I am. I'm super excited. I'm getting so tired. What do you mean a fan that's 5 years old? Oh my god, yeah. I love meeting all my fans. Doesn't matter how old they are. What mascara are you currently wearing? Oh, good question. This is one that I've been obsessed with. The Bad Gal Benefit one. It's really good. Really good. It's easy to take off, too. I don't like mascaras that are super hard to take off. Did you ever drink mate? Oh my god, me encanta el mate. I love mate. I probably don't drink it as often as Seba. Seba literalmente lo toma cada mañana y también mediodía, o sea, cada día. Pero para mí, cada vez en cuando, sí. Me encanta un matecito. Can you talk about your anxiety? Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking out loud. Sorry. I was like, can I talk about it? Of course I can talk about it. I love being honest with you guys about everything that happens in my life. And yeah, anxiety is like, it's literally like living with another person that never leaves you alone. That's always there. And you have to kind of build the courage to tell them to go away sometimes when they're getting really annoying. Anxiety for me is something that I have lived with and experienced since I was very young, especially now having gone to therapy and, you know, allowing myself to use better tools, I guess you can say, to cope with anxiety, and really like identifying like certain memories of anxiety and how early on in my life. Like I used to think like, oh, I didn't start suffering from anxiety until I had my first panic attack. And now that I think about like when I was like a young girl, like I used to have a lot of anxiety. To the point where I remember being like 5 years old, and I loved the water. Growing up, I loved going to the beach. I mean, I'm a California girl, right? Like, I grew up, like, going to the beach and stuff like that. And I remember when I was about, like, 5 years old, turning 6 years old, I literally did not want to go to the beach. I was terrified. I was so scared of something bad happening. And I literally didn't go to the beach for, like, a whole year. Which was, like, a very long time for it literally being, like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes away, you know? And having a family that would throw bonfires all the time and whatnot. And I was 5, 6 years old, and I would literally cry, like, get so, like, angst being at the beach and, like, being in the water, and just too many things could go wrong, and then what if this happens, and what if that happens, and now looking back at it, I'm like, yeah, I was definitely experiencing anxiety since way back then, at a very, very young age. And I think it's more common than people think. And anxiety comes in so many different forms. My anxiety could be very different than yours, than it is to the person that is sitting next to you. You know what I mean? I know that there's a lot of people who, you know, may deal with more of like a mental anxiety that is literally you're just in your head, and maybe a little bit more than you're comfortable with, because you're just thinking about the what ifs. You're laying in bed, you can't sleep because your mind just keeps running. And then there's, you know, forms of physical anxiety where your actual nervous system goes into shock, and it starts to affect your speech, which I've experienced. My anxiety, when it does get really, really intense, it comes in more physical forms. It starts to affect my speech. It starts to affect my mobility. You know, my hands get really tingly, or like obviously tightness of chest. Tightness in my chest is also another thing. I have to really focus on my breathing. Breathing gets a little bit harder than it should be. And then obviously panic attacks. I mean, after I have a panic attack, sometimes I just feel like exhausted. Like I can just go like to sleep right after, and I wake up feeling like I got hit by a truck. Like, and I'm really, really lucky that I haven't had a panic attack in a long time now. Well, a long time for me. Right, Mom?
Because you're home and me.
Yeah, because I'm home. But no, honestly, like, I used to actually, there was a point, Mom, where I was, like, getting them, like, on a daily basis. And it was unbearable. And I wouldn't be able to identify, like, what was triggering it. Obviously, just the overload, the pressure of life, of work, combined with just all kinds of stuff, the pressure I put on myself, again, the mental anxiety having done its course for so long, my physical body just couldn't take it anymore. And so yeah, when I do have panic attacks, they are pretty scary, I guess, to witness. But I also feel like I'm working on like just the mental strength of just like knowing like, no, it's literally just about taking agency and doing things that recharge your battery, that can help you reset your nervous system, and say, you know what, I'm listening to my body and I hear you, but you're not going to do this to me right now. There's literally been times where I've had like panic attacks like before going on stage, or like I'll literally almost like hold it in. until after I get off stage, and then I'll have the panic attack. And I'll be like, at least I was able to control when and where, like, I gave myself permission to just, like, let go. Because I was getting to a point where I basically couldn't predict what was going to happen. Like, the idea of stepping out of my house and being in public, like, was pretty scary. Because I started to have, like, panic attacks in, like, public places, which I'm not, like, it's embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's, like, it sucks when you have them so often because you know what's happening and you know what's gonna pass and you know you just need to listen to your body and let it happen. And like I said, give yourself permission to let it happen. But, like, other people, like, it would only make my panic attacks worse. This is just true. This is me being super no filter. One time I was on a plane and as you guys know, I think I've mentioned this a couple times. Like, I have this, like, recent fear of flying for no reason, but this was, you know, like, a year ago. I was on the plane, and I'm literally having a full-blown panic attack in my seat. And, like, everybody's, like, looking at me. I'm, like, not breathing. I'm, like, hyperventilating. The flight attendants are looking at, you know, my manager. And they're like, okay, does she need to get off the plane? Like, what's going on? And I'm just, like, I'm like, I want to talk, but I want to tell them, like, no, I'm going to be okay. Like, can you just stop looking at me? Can you just let me just do what I need to do real quick? But I'm just so, like, literally, like, I can't speak. I'm not breathing. And I'm listening to everybody talk about me. And other people are whispering on the plane, like, what's going on? And I'm just like, oh my god, this is so inconvenient. Like, why? So I started to really, instead of, like, being like, I just need to fix this and I need to fix it now, and just, like, you know, self-medicating or self-diagnosing myself, I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna really hit pause. I'm going to talk about how this makes me feel, and not just with my loved ones, but I'm actually finally going to do it. I'm going to start going to therapy. Man, when I tell you when I walked into my first therapy session, as soon as I walked through the doors, I was just like, everything just started coming out. I don't know why I was so emotional. I think it was just because I finally did it. And for myself. And it was just really great. So I would just suggest, like, talk about it, and just know, like, you're not alone. Like, you're not alone. Like I said, everybody, is going through something, and especially for the people who are dealing with anxiety or experiencing it, just know that it's just your body telling you something, and you really need to listen, and it's not just gonna go away just because you want it to go away. You really, really have to take the time and make the effort, and even then, like your girl, I still struggle. I still have my battles, but it's definitely more comforting knowing that I'm doing everything that I can to, you know, do what I can to help prevent those types of things. Sorry, I just went into a whole rant over one question, but let's see. Somebody said, I like food all the time. Oh my god, me too.
For reals.
For real. We just had sushi. Oh, so good.
We were so happy.
Mm-hmm. When are you going to have a concert in Puerto Rico? Oh my god, when you guys invite me, I'm down.
You're answering questions?
Mm-hmm. I'm just, because there's like this little question box thing, and then there's people like sending things in like live, so it's like I'm constantly getting like mixed up.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She's like, how's my robe?
I love it.
Don't steal it from me.
Okay. She said it's my new favorite one.
This is my new favorite one. I just got it. Yeah, because it's mine and I just got here.
No,
my sister's literally stealing my robe. I love my robes.
But you love your sister too.
I do. That's a good point.
They should ask me a question and then I get to answer whatever they
Amo
want
a
to
tu
ask
mamá. Ella es tan bella. That's what they say about
Thank
you. They can't see you, but...
Gracias. Son lindos.
Okay, this is like where it gets too much. Okay, I'm gonna start doing lives in just English, and then my English fans can tune in. Y después voy a hacer lives totalmente en español, porque hay gente que me están hablando en español, hay gente que me están hablando en inglés, y estoy tratando de hacer las dos cosas al mismo tiempo, and it's... That's what's happening to my brain. Entonces, ahora voy a responder a unas preguntas que me van a preguntar en español. A ver si puedo encontrar unos. Leslie, she said 2020 therapy sessions on my duty list too. Oh, say hi to your mama for me.
Aww.
We love you.
Hi, Les. So proud of you.
Yes. And we're going to go see you in the movies. Ooh, we're so excited. Oh, yes. And do them therapy sessions, girl. I'm telling you, it's life-changing. Anyways, ¿te gustan los tacos? Es la primera pregunta que voy a encontrar que es en español. Sí, me encantan los tacos. Tacos de asada con todo. Salsa verde, salsa rojo, salsa roja, sorry. Salsa roja, thank you. Los pepinos que tienen, que son
De limón con
limón con chile. Chile verde, ¿no?
Yeah.
Oh, so good. Y con cilantro y con cebolla. Cuando vienes a Honduras, ojalá muy pronto. Yo estaba diciendo que el año pasado estuvimos de gira básicamente todo el año, y yo creo que este año va a ser igual. Vamos a tratar de aceptar todos los shows que vienen en todos los países, en toda Latinoamérica, en Europa, porque pues obvio conectar con ustedes y hacer lo que yo amo más, que es entretener a ustedes y subir al escenario, siempre es un placer. Entonces, ojalá que Honduras va a ser parte de la lista de... Sí. A ver, voy a encontrar ahora una pregunta en inglés. Favorite thing to do with Seb? Eat. He buys me food. It's nice. A ver, ahora una pregunta en español. Una colaboración con Lunay. Yes, por favor, me encantaría. Sería padrísimo. Ahora una pregunta en inglés. I feel like I have to like announce it now. I can't just like speak in whatever language I choose, because
You can. You do what you want. Without being
thanks,
so-
Mom. What product do you have in your hair? Oh my god, you want to know something? So my edge control, I forgot to pack. So I used brow gel instead. And she came out pretty fleeky. It worked. So this is what is in my hair. And then I actually have like a treatment. I threw it up in a bun. I just like doing like oils and stuff for like my scalp. And then I'll shower and take it all out. But I literally did it before I went to go eat. Okay.
How was your day? That's a good one.
I have to do it in Spanish now.
Oh.
Tengo que hacer uno en español. That's the thing. Todas las preguntas están en inglés, entonces no sé. Ustedes no me están preguntando nada en español. Por favor, pregúntame algo en español. A ver si puedo encontrar. ¿Cómo estás? Alguien preguntó en español. Gracias. Estoy bien. Estoy bien, gracias a Dios. Todo bien. Feliz porque comimos sushi. Y sushi es uno de mis tipos de comida que me encanta. ¿Existe el amor eterno?
Sí.
Sí. Amor eterno. Inolvidable.
No tiene que ser un amor. Puede ser un amor eterno que le tienes a tus hijos, a tus padres, a tus abuelos. También vale ese amor eterno. Right?
Ujú. Sí, ma, es cierto. A ver. ¿Vas a venir a USA? Yo vivo en los Estados Unidos. Entonces, sí. A ver, a ver. Becky G, ¿cuántos años llevas con Sebastián?
Un chingo.
Un chingo de tiempo. No te creas. Pero si no, un chingo. No, va a ser 4 años. Crazy. ¿Probaste la comida peruana? Sí, claro que sí.
Te encanta la comida
Me
peruana.
encanta. O sea, pollo saltado, lomo saltado, papa a la huancaína. ¡Oh, qué rico! Tengo hambre otra vez. That's not good. Turururutu. ¿Conoces Colombia? Obvio que sí. Me encanta Colombia. ¿Te gusta la banda? Sí. ¿Me con conoces? Sí. A ver. What is your mom doing? She's doing laundry.
Folding clothes.
Folding clothes. What is one makeup product you cannot live without? Oh,
You love your creams. I feel like your creams.
I'm going live with
With who?
David and Chiquis. I'm requesting you, bro. Was connecting.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. How are you guys? No, what's up?
What are you guys doing?
It's at the studio, girl.
Ooh.
Right now.
Mm?
Yes, look at my. Ooh, what are you doing?
I'm here. We're doing laundry. Well, my mom's doing laundry.
Oh, nice. Oh.
I should be helping,
She's
but I'm on
supporting
live.
me.
She's like, I
You gotta
should
go
help.
live more often, so it's fine.
I know. I'm like, I'll help you pair the socks.
I know.
I'm like, low key is kind of my favorite thing to do. I don't know why.
And it's weird because a lot of people don't like
People
folding
hate
socks.
it. They don't like folding socks. Why?
I love folding socks.
How do you guys fold the
Yeah.
socks? How do you
Well,
like,
just because-
I like circle them in, the other sock.
Yeah, but the thing is I get the satisfaction of, oh my god, I found the pair.
That's
Yeah,
that's super
me
satisfying.
Oh my god, because then once it's complete, I feel like, oh my god,
It like
what?
searches for
Yes, it bothers me. So I
Yes,
Oh
and
my
you're
God.
sitting there wondering what happened to it.
Yeah. I have like my pile of like lonely socks.
Yeah.
You
the
know,
ones that
and
don't have fingers.
I'm like waiting. I'm like, maybe it's like in another load. Like maybe I accidentally left it in the washing machine. So I'm just gonna wait till the load's over, and then when I still don't find it, I'm like, I'm
But
over it.
you give it like a good 3 weeks before you just like give up and throw it
Oh
away.
no, I give it like 2 days, and I'm like, get rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
I still have lonely socks
Oh, man.
from 3 years ago.
For real.
Yo, Zoe.
What up?
Hey, what are you guys eating?
Some Thai food.
Ooh.
That's it. Studio and grub.
Studio and Grub.
Damn.
Studio
So,
Grub.
Studio
how,
grub.
how did it go in your pop-up shop?
Dude, so good.
Yeah.
It was
Dude,
a
it looks
really great
amazing.
turnout. We sold out, which is really exciting.
Damn, that's
So
dope.
Dang.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
What's up with that merch though?
I know.
How is Vegas?
Oh, it was good. We had a lot of fun. It was
That's
pretty
good.
chill. That slingshot was pretty awesome. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll let you guys go.
You
All
guys
right,
have
enjoy
fun.
your food.
What's up?
Love you guys.
Love
Bye.
Bye. Oh, they're so cute. I love them.
Me too. They're so fun. Party with Chiquis and Lorenzo. And
Oh my
their
god,
crew.
always.
They know how to party.
Oh, Vanessa. Hey, girl. Yes, I'm super ready for the rodeo in Houston. Let's see. Nuevo tema, se viene, sí, viene muy pronto. Va a ser una canción con Pedro Campo y Carlos Rivera. I love this song. Come on.
Es una de mis favoritas.
Yeah?
Yes.
Same.
Sí.
Y también el video. Uf, super cute. What other languages do you know? Spanish and English are my 2 languages that I speak. But I would love to learn another language. That's one of my goals for 2020 is to start the process of learning another language. So I'm not bilingual, but I can be trilingual. But I don't know. What should I learn next, guys? Like, ustedes me tienen que decir, si voy a aprender otro idioma, básicamente estoy mejorando mi español. Entonces ya sé español, inglés, pero ¿cuál más? Yo creo japonés o francés. I don't know, French. Something when I was in Paris, it's like interesting, like when you travel to other places, like estoy muy acostumbrada, aunque mi español no es tan perfecto, cuando estoy en, no sé, en otro país que hablan español, me siento muy, ¿cómo se dice? Like, ¿acumplida? No, acumplida que ha mejorado, like accomplished, that I've No, that doesn't make sense. I'm like trying to figure out what makes sense. No, me siento muy afortunada que mis papás y mis abuelitos me han, ¿cómo se dice? Enseñado.
Yeah.
Enseñado a hablar español. Pero cuando fui a París fue como una frustración tan real escuchando a otras personas hablando otro idioma. O sea, yo quería hablar en español con ellos porque es como, it's like my instinct, you know what I mean? So I when I was in Paris, everybody was speaking French. I was like, I want to speak French. Oui, oui. Tu familia es hermosa. Diles que.
Oh.
Gracias.
Los hice con mucho amor.
Your skin looks bomb. Yeah, thanks to my girl at Beauty Fix. Thought just doing, you know, that facial that I got done. It was very nice and very necessary after that shoot. Because your girl broke out. They used a product on my skin. They use a product on my skin from a brand that I don't normally use. And I broke out and it was not cute. But they helped me help me get to it at Beauty Fix. ¿Tú misma te maquillaste? Sí. This is all me, boo-boo. ¿Puedes ir al Bay Area? Bay Area. I love the Bay. Entonces sí. When do you plan on coming to New York? I was just in New York. Literally, what? Days ago, huh? Crazy. ¿Podrías cantar Shower?
Oh my God.
I don't know, just something about you. Got me feeling like I can't live without you. Every time someone mention your name, I be feeling of it as if I'm around you. Ain't no words to describe you, baby. All I know is that you take me high. Can't get to it, you drive me crazy. Cause I can't get you out of my mind. Think of you when I'm going to bed. When I wake up, think of you again. You are my homie, lover, and friend. Exactly why you light me up inside like the 4th of July. Whenever you It's such a funny story. That song. Yo tenía una presentación acústico y yo tenía ya tantos, no sé, meses cantando esa canción que empecé a olvidar de las letras. Y en esta presentación yo estaba enfrente de la gente cantando acústico. O sea, ahí está la guitarrista y aquí estoy cantando y se me olvidó la letra enfrente de todos. And I was like, I don't know, it's just something about you. I don't know, it's just something about you. I don't know, it's just something about you. I literally forgot the lyrics to my own song. I know I'm not the only one that's happened to, because sometimes your brain's just like fried. Just, you're exhausted. You're like, I've sang this so many times. You know when you look at a word and you're like, you look at it for a little too long and you're like, but is that really how you spell it? Yeah, that's what happens to me with my lyrics sometimes. Let's see. Te amamos desde El Salvador. Besitos a toda mi gente en El Salvador. How do you take care of your skin? Okay, honestly, I'm about to go in. Y'all ready? I hope you're ready. Okay, basically, the Ole Henriksen skincare line is like Bible for me. As far as like my basic products that I use, I like switching it up. I actually just started using the new Juicy Cleanser, the orange one that I posted about. And before that gel cleanser, I was using the green line, the pore line. I forget what it's called. And then they also have this scrub. Amazing. And then it's also with maintenance. So because I wear makeup so often, I like doing masks. I like going to get facials. It is, I get, for most, an investment. I understand that it's a luxury to be able to get facials, but it's an investment that's so worth it. And even if you can give that to yourself, every now and then for just like a full extractions and reset of the face, if you wear makeup, especially like someone like myself, I would highly recommend it. I go to 2 different places. I have a place that I trust on the East Coast, and I have a place that I trust on the West Coast. And they're literally the only 2 places that I go to and love and adore for facials. I live by them. They literally save my skin. The place that I go to, my fam on the east side, is Beauty Fix Med Spa. They're awesome. They literally take such good care of me and hook it up every single time that I'm there. Like, it'll be, I don't know what time in the morning or at night where I'm like about to do a shoot or after a shoot or have a show. They're always helping like get me ready for whatever it is I have coming up. And then on the west side, on this side, I go to Beauty Lounge Med Spa. And I've actually been going to Beauty Lounge now for so long. It's been a couple years. And they're literally like family as well. They take such good care of not just me, but also all of my family goes. My mom goes, my sister goes, Sharon goes, my brothers, who are literally just walking in, my brothers, my dad's even gone, Sebas has gone with me too, all of my tias have gone there, and they've done literally like, they have this really cool thing called M-Sculpt, which they do like now for your arms, they do it for your tummy, you can do it for your booty, which I like to do. It's also really awesome to see, like, you know, like my tias and everybody goes and they do like what we've done. What did we do the last time, the little like facials and Botox party? We literally got like everybody together and we all went out there and we had like crackers and cheese and like little fruits, and it was just like awesome. It's like very trustworthy. For me, I'm super big on like doing your research when you go to these places. Make sure that it's people who are actually licensed to be doing these types of facials and have studied in it, because you know, skin is like, you should always be protecting it and taking care of it, and it's very complex. Like I have combination skin, so I'm oily in some places, I'm dry in other places. Again, going back to makeup, I give a lot of just like congestion here. Like it just gets very, very, what's the word? Like my pores, they just fill up very quickly. So that's why I try to do facials as often as possible. But yeah, east side, my place is Beauty Fix Med Spa. And then on the west side, me and my whole entire family go to Beauty Lounge Med Spa. They're literally like the top for me.
When you're reading, you look sad.
I do. What's mascotas?
Mascotas? Like
Pets?
pets. Like perro.
Oh, sí, tengo mi perrito patrón. Can you bring him?
Yes.
Bring Patroni. I love him. Para mi gente que apenas están viendo el live, que me están hablando en español, yo solamente estoy hablando en inglés y en español. Cuando me preguntan algo en inglés, voy a responder en inglés, y si me preguntan algo en español, voy a responder en español. Entonces, así estoy tratando de encontrar mi flow en este live. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien, todo bien. I've been on live for so long. Patroni!
Hold on, I'm putting on a sweater.
Patroni! Patroni! He's so cute. Hi, Bubbles! Hello! Hi! Say hello to everybody. Say hi. Hello. His little hoodie. You're cool. He doesn't like wearing gold. It's so funny.
And say hi. What is he doing? Get him to sing.
I'm trying. He's not in the mood. He likes singing with me sometimes. I'm such a good boy. He's cold. Was he cuddled in his bed?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. I feel his little body heat is probably like, it's so cold out here. We look alike. Low-key. You know how people, like, they say, like, their owner and their dog kind of, like, resemble each other? Like, his fur colors.
Uncle Rick said, put the hamper away. I'm washing.
Uncle Rick, stop talking shit.
Leave me alone.
Are you sheepish? Are you sheepish? Are you sheepish? ¿Quieres sheepish?
Tell them what you named him. Put your own.
Ok. Entonces, el nombre de mi perrito se llama Patrón, porque es el patrón de la casa. Pero también me encanta Patrón. Tequila. He's so cute. I love him. He just makes me feel better. He's just so nice. You know, you keep yawning, boy. Your breath stink. We need to brush your teeth or something.
Oh.
He's literally hugging me. Oh my god. What are you doing? You're so precious. Okay. Lindo patrón. Sí, es muy lindo. A veces hace sus berrinches, pero...
Patrón.
He's like,
Hi,
what?
baby. Hey, baby.
He's so sleepy. What were you doing before this, huh? You were asleep?
He's tucking himself in.
How close are you and your sister? We are so close. Believe it or not. It's hard because I'm always away from home. Like, as a big sister, it is really, really hard to be away from home as often as I am. And it seems like every year it gets harder and harder because I'm away more and more. Oh, look at his eyes. He's like...
But they are very close.
But we are really, really close. Like, I'm really lucky that literally, like, doesn't matter how much time goes by, we never skip a beat. And we just know that we can always, count on each other. And we really, like, never, ever fight. Like, me and any of my siblings, like, we never fight. We've had, like, disagreements, but that's, like, you know, normal when you're just a bunch of people.
Big ones.
No, but I don't mean disagreements like that. I mean, like, we may not always see, like, eye to eye, but it's never been, like, to the point where, like, we're like, oh, like, we're fighting. Like, no, never. Never. Yeah, no, we always know that we can count on each other. It's nice. It's nice. ¿La de atrás es tu mamá? Sí, es mi mamá. Es mi mami. ¿Todavía te gusta Tinkerbell? Sí.
Everything okay? Need help?
Huh?
Need help?
I'm just gonna move that this way. Because I feel about to wait from all the ones
Petroni baloney. He keeps yawning.
Ben,
No, he's mine.
dámelo.
No, es mío. ¿Cómo es tu vida? Es una locura.
Tranquila.
No, es una locura.
¿Aquí en casa?
En casa es una vida muy simple. Comimos, dormimos, comimos más, dormimos más. Pero fuera de la casa es una locura. Mi carrera es una locura. Patrol. He said, Patrol. Hey, Bubbles. What's your motto? He's like a little baby. He loves it.
He does.
Little baby.
Oh, yeah, I love that he lets himself be loved like that. You know?
He is literally
He likes it chiqueado.
super chiquiado. That should be his middle name. Patron Chiquiado Gomez.
Yes.
So cute. Mom,
Yes.
ask me a question.
¿Me? ¿Cuántos hijos quieres?
¿Cuántos hijos quiero?
Sí.
Muchos, un chingo. No.
¿En serio?
I feel like no less than 2, no more than 4.
Uh-huh.
That's a good ratio. Like, that's a
Yes,
good
that's
number.
very good, very
like, I'm open, you know? I'm flexible.
Está bien, está bien.
No less than 2, no more than 4. Does that involve fur babies?
No, it does not involve.
Because technically, I already have one. I already have one fur baby. ¿Te gusta Argentina? Sí, me encanta Argentina. Mi novio es argentino. Pues sus papás son argentinos. Él nació aquí, en los Estados Unidos, en San Francisco. Pero es muy argentino. Matecitos.
¿Ya me lo llevo?
No, why?
Ok.
Don't take them away from me. Don't take them away from me. Say hello. Hello. He's literally like ready to go to bed. Ven a Monterrey, por favor. Ok, mi gente, me voy. Muchísimas gracias por ver mi live, por hablar conmigo. Gracias por dejarme hablar en los dos idiomas, inglés y en español. And to my fans who tuned in for the live, thank you so much for tuning into the live. Thank you for allowing me to speak in both languages, English and Spanish, and for being patient. I know not everybody speaks Spanish. Okay. I know not everybody speaks Spanish, so when I'm speaking Spanish, it's like, okay, what is she talking about? Y para mi gente que habla en puro español y no entienden inglés, gracias por tu paciencia.
Sí, por tu paciencia.
Por tu paciencia. Por tu paciencia. No te creas. Por tu paciencia y por dejarme expresarme y responder a unas preguntas en inglés también. Porque todos saben, yo speak in Spanglish. Siempre. Un poquito español. Oh my God, dude, how much attention do you want? He's like this. Okay. I'll give you my undivided attention. I promise. All right. Bye, guys. Los amo. Ciao.